Welcome to Everyday English Tips. Today's story is titled From Rejected to Respected. His English changed his life. This is the inspiring journey of a young man named Daniel, who transformed his life by learning English. He didn't grow up speaking it. He didn't study in expensive schools. But what he had was a dream and a deep desire to change his future. Every time he spoke English, people laughed. Interviewers cut him short. Even family members said, "He'll never make it." But Daniel didn't let rejection stop him. Let's explore how his journey began. Daniel was born in a small town where English was rarely spoken. His parents were simple, hard-working people. He went to a local school where English was taught, but not well practiced. Daniel was a bright student, especially in science and math. But when it came to English, he always felt nervous. His voice shook when he had to read out loud. His classmates mocked his pronunciation. He would misread simple words, and the laughter from others made him stay silent more and more. He avoided English homework. He memorized answers just to pass exams. And slowly, he began to believe that English was something only smart or rich people could speak. But deep inside, he still held on to a dream: to work in a big city, wear formal clothes, sit in an office, and speak English fluently. After graduating from college, Daniel moved to the city to look for a job. He applied to several companies. He was smart, confident in his skills, but not in his language. During one interview, the manager asked, "Can you tell me about yourself?" Daniel tried. "My name Daniel. I from small town. I study science. I want job." The manager smiled politely. "Thank you. We'll let you know." He never heard from them again. Daniel faced 5 rejections in 2 weeks. The reason was always the same: his poor English communication. One night, sitting alone in his small room, Daniel looked at his degree certificate and thought, "I studied so hard, and yet English is stopping me?" But instead of giving up, he made a promise to himself: "I will learn English, and I will change my life." The next morning, Daniel started his mission. He made a small routine: read 1 English paragraph aloud every morning, learn 3 new English words daily, watch YouTube videos in English with subtitles, write a few sentences about his day in English at night. He bought a second-hand grammar book from a street stall. He downloaded a dictionary app to look up every word he didn't understand. At first, it was slow. He often mispronounced words. He confused grammar rules. But every day, he improved, 1 sentence at a time. 2 months later, Daniel joined a free English-speaking club at the public library. At first, he didn't speak. He only listened. He took notes. He recorded the sessions on his phone and repeated the words at home. Then one day, the teacher smiled and said, "Daniel, would you like to introduce yourself today?" He stood up slowly. "Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel. I am from a small town. I want to learn English. I will try. Please help me." The class clapped. That moment changed everything. Daniel felt seen, respected, encouraged. He walked out of the library that day with a new kind of confidence. Daniel pushed himself further. He spoke English with shopkeepers. He ordered tea in English. He practiced short phrases like "thank you" and "please give me a receipt." He even called customer service lines just to practice formal sentences. He watched news anchors, copied their tone, and read articles out loud. He didn't stop himself from making mistakes. Instead, he wrote them down and fixed them. His confidence kept growing. He realized that fluency doesn't come in a day. It's built every day. One day, Daniel saw a job posting from the same company that had rejected him 6 months earlier. He paused, but then smiled and said, "This time, they'll meet a new version of me." He applied again. During the interview, the manager said, "You look familiar." Daniel replied, "Yes, sir. I was here 6 months ago. I wasn't ready then, but now I've been learning English every day." This time, He answered the questions with structure and confidence. He still had an accent. He still used simple words. But he was clear, calm, and committed. 2 days later, Daniel received a phone call. "Hello, Daniel. Congratulations, you've been selected." He smiled. He looked up and whispered, "Thank you." His parents were overjoyed. The same relatives who once laughed at him now said, "We always knew he could do it." At work, Daniel faced new challenges: emails, meetings, client calls, all in English. But this time, he wasn't afraid. He asked for help. He kept learning. He even volunteered to give a presentation during a team meeting. And when he finished, his manager said, "Well done, Daniel. Impressive work." Outside of work, Daniel began sharing his journey online. He started a small YouTube channel for beginners who were afraid of English, just like he was. He uploaded short videos. How to introduce yourself. 5 polite ways to say no. Simple tips to speak English confidently. His videos weren't perfect, but they were honest and real. People began watching, subscribing, commenting. "You're just like me." "Thank you, Daniel. I'm learning because of you." His voice, once shaky, had become a source of strength for others. Today, Daniel works full-time in a respected company. He also mentors students and helps them prepare for interviews in English. He says to them, "You don't need to sound like a native speaker. You just need to believe in your voice." Daniel's story is proof that English is not just a language, it's an opportunity, and that rejection is not the end, it's often the beginning. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe to Everyday English Tips. And always remember, speak, even if your voice shakes, because your journey matters.